We're in beautiful Zion National Park. This is our campground that we're here for 2 nights. This is our lovely Sprinter van. Here's the inside.
Oh, hi. You just caught me enjoying some delicious Jackass Joe's beef jerky. This is a sweet and spicy brisket. This is our van. We rented it on Outdoorsy. It's been fantastic so far. Diesel, great mileage. I'll give you a little tour. Why don't you meet me around back in the garage and we'll start there.
Here's our lovely garage. Oh.
Hi. So I'm on the bed right now. We'll get back to that. Down here, a whole bunch of great storage. This toolbox has pretty much everything that we need to stay cool at night. It's got screens for all the windows. It's got a little vent for the front windows. It's got the shower bag. Came with an extra big jug of water there. I got my luggage down here. Barb's luggage is over here. Some chairs, some mats, things like that. Way back there, if you can see, is the solar power energy box. I'm not going to take you on the top of the van. There's a solar thing, so that runs a lot of the stuff in here. This guy is the shower. We tried to do it last night, but it was super windy, so that was tough. We've just been hanging the shower bag in convenient places.
Or inconvenient places.
Sometimes inconvenient places, and doing that. All right, why don't you come around and I'll give you a tour of the rest. All right, come on in. Up here we got the cabin. It's where I put the pedal to the metal. Take us all over Utah. Like I said, it's a diesel. We've been getting about 100 miles per eighth of a tank. Not too bad. The seats rotate around. This one rotates all the way around 180 degrees, which is great. This one only about half the way here because got the kitchen cabinet right here. Bunch of drawers, everything we need. Some St. Danes koozies. We got these at the St. Danes campground. You can imagine, we stayed there. They had a very clean bathroom. It was fantastic. We also have some cutleries and things like that. And then some camp essentials, the light, some off bug spray. Garbage in here. Underneath here, tough to see with all our stuff. You got 3 tanks. You have 2 drinking freshwater tanks, and then the gray tank. Now the gray tank sounds nasty, but it's not as nasty as the black tank. This truck does not have a black tank, which is nice. Gray tank is what ends up going through the sink here. The sink is powered by the solar, like I mentioned before. Flip this switch here, and you got running water. Fantastic. And it goes down into that gray tank, and then every couple of days or so we got to empty out the gray tank. Cabinets, plates, cups, spices, everything for Barb to make her delicious meals and for me to eat them. Pots, pans. In the garage, when we didn't pull out before, when it pulls all the way out to get to that toolbox, it's got a single burner and a dual burner stove. We've only used the single burner. Limited counter space here, as you see. And again, delicious jerky. I also got prime rib. They have alligator, scorpion, that kind of stuff if you're into it. The bed up here, actually incredibly comfortable. It is a full-size bed. Netting for storage. I've got a great book that I'm reading on, it's called First Principles, about the first 4 presidents and how they were influenced by Greek and Roman writings and philosophy. Very interesting. Highly recommend it. You got this fan, helps keep us cool. Another one up here helps keep us cool. Also, trapped bugs, for better or worse. Piece de resistance, the composting toilet. Now the best thing about this is that we haven't used it yet. We've stayed in campgrounds that have had toilets this entire time. Thankfully, we haven't needed to use this guy. So it's super clean still. You do in there, boom. And it's got like peat moss and whatever other stuff they have to you know, cycle that out. And then if we were to use it, we would have to empty that out at some point before bringing it back. But again, we've made it this far, about 90% of a trip. Plan is to not use it. Up here also in the cabin, missed this before, we got some more storage. It's fantastic. Here as well, keep our maps and whatnot, sunglasses, wallet, keys when we're just hanging out in the car. Also here, the dimmer, and now let there be light. Beautiful, good for the evening. And we're getting a nice breeze here at Zion National Park currently, so we got all the windows open. Just enjoying that, probably getting ready to go on a hike. As you see, I'm ready to go. You got an outlet here. You got a little fire extinguisher here. Thankfully, another thing we haven't needed. Oh, I almost forgot. So Barb cooks delicious meals. You know, we've been having breakfast, lunch, dinner in the van pretty much. How do you keep it cool? How do you store your perishables? Well, again, thanks to the solar power, you have a great fridge here. Very, a lot of storage in there, a lot of room, very roomy. Got enough room for water, for beers, for fruits and vegetables, for cheeses, your lunch meats, your breads, everything you need.
Hummus.
Hummus, lots of hummus. We got it all in there. Baby bells, whatever you need. You know, plenty of room. And it's fantastic. Keeps it nice and cool. We've been enjoying it a great deal. Appreciate you stopping by our little van. It's called Fantasy. If you want to rent it out of Salt Lake City in Utah. Shout out to Roland. This is his van. You know, we appreciate you stopping by. I'm gonna go for a hike. See ya.